Finley. I'm president and CEO of League of Black Women. Some of you know that. One of the cool things about having that job, having the opportunity to do that work, is every now and then I get a chance to come and kind of give you a heads up on something that may not be as obvious, but that is afoot. So what I wanted to do with my 5 minutes here today was to give you a heads up on a couple of migrations. A couple of great migrations are upon us. One is that Black women are notably going to college at a higher rate than any other demographic. That you might know because you're representing academic institutions. But the other migration is that Black women are starting businesses at a higher rate than any other demographic. That you might not have known. If you look into your families, you're going to know that we have more entrepreneurs than we used to have. But the impact of that decision by Black women to go towards education and then to go towards other industries and other possibilities to grow the resources and the riches, I guess, of what their educations can leverage is also going to impact your efforts of those of you who are doing D&I work, because the women that you seek to develop simply won't be there. They're making other choices. They know they only have a certain number of years to put it together and make it work. And they are looking at the constructs and the contours of the organizations and determining these are hurdles I just don't want to spend my time jumping. And so literally they are jumping out into new opportunities and new enterprise. And that's a good thing for our community because it's going to restock our entrepreneurial base. So what the League of Black Women did was create, in preparation for those women who would need support for that, a new report called the Black Women's Economic Agenda. And we call her Blackwomenomics. And what she did was to go ahead, anticipate the needs of those women, particularly who were starting businesses, and say, she's going to need the support of government in order to do that. Public policy that doesn't exist right now. Public policy that has not anticipated her as a major player. Going to have to get ready. So what the Black Women's Economic Agenda, or Blackwomenomics, does is it is a prescriptive, not a descriptive, but a prescriptive manual for public policymakers on how to meet her in the field of her endeavor, to make sure that her businesses have an opportunity to scale beyond small to mid-size. At the very least in our communities, we need mid-size enterprises in order to transform and make the differences that we need to make. Now, underneath all of that was a question or two about why Black women alone were stepping out on their own in order to kind of take on the burden and the weight and the opportunity of reshaping society. And we have determined that because the women's movement presents an incomplete construct for accomplishing what we need to do for equity as modern Black women, that it's time to take another tack. A totally revolutionary idea. Instead of fighting so very hard for a seat at somebody else's table, for one or two of us to represent all of us, what we should be doing in modern times is inviting investment in our tables. Inviting investment in our tables. As a matter of fact, requiring investment in our tables if what you want is the benefit of the bounty of what it is that we bring to the benefit of the growth of this society. So typically after I say a little thing like that, somebody says, what tables? What tables are Black women's tables? And what they normally expect to hear is a list of organizations that you can join and become part of and help. And that is a part of some conversation, not the one I want to do with my last minutes here today. These tables, the ones that are focused on the Blackwomenomics report, are the tables of 4 bills of fare. One is the economic security table. It's time to get paid. Jessica Chastain did a remarkable thing with her friend, Olivia Spencer. The two of them negotiated together to raise Olivia's pay. And in doing so, they owned the franchise of the woman talent on a movie that they were working on. That was investment. And in doing so, they were both more powerful with other things that might have been influenced by what happens to the women in that movie. That's investment. We also have economic table in economic equality and equity, which is when we come into our own. That results in an apportionment of goods among the people that is considered fair by the people. We don't just take the crumbs that somebody else leaves behind and say, I hope you can make it on that. That's all I got. Instead, we say, this is what we require, this is our shopping list, and we determine what investment looks like. And if people want to come to our table, they have to come with a buy-in. There are a couple of others that you won't get to hear. But if you get to read the Black Women's Economic Agenda, you will know what you need to know going forward. Thank you so much.